Hey everyone, I'm Lindsay Anderson. Um, so this is for my culminating assignment video. It is almost my last assignment for this semester. I have a few more things to do for my other classes, but finished at the end of this week, so that's very exciting. So throughout my time at Kent and more so this semester, a lot of things have changed. I was laid off from a job, got a new job, so I've been at my new job for almost 3 months. My husband and I are also expecting our first child in October, so that's very exciting. We're happy about that. And I feel like I've learned a lot from the past year at the Kent School. I took a few years off between my undergrad and grad school, and so it was a little difficult in the beginning getting back into the school mode, but once I did that, I really enjoyed it. I think more so with my research class, although it was by far the hardest class I've ever had in my entire life. I've definitely learned a lot from it, and also the practicum, but then just my other classes. This class, mental health and psychopathology, they kind of all went together, and so definitely learned a lot throughout the whole process. I'm glad it's going to be over though, so I can take a break and just work and not have to do work and school. So I'm very much looking forward to that. So for this assignment for my advocacy project, it's kind of been an ongoing thing throughout the semester and even from last semester, sort of. So my previous job, I was at a domestic violence shelter, and the region that shelter was in had about 16 counties in the region, and we had started a coordinated entry group, coordinated entry program, whatever you want to call it, to help coordinate homeless services so we could better serve homeless individuals and homeless families. And so the basis of coordinated entry is basically having all of the agencies and service providers come together, use the same common assessment tool to evaluate all of their homeless populations, and then basically prioritize those with the highest needs and house those individuals first. So I had been doing that for about a year with my previous job, and then now with my new job, it's in a different area. I'm working in Lexington, Kentucky now, which is in a different region than what I was in before. And so Lexington is just now starting to form their coordinated entry group with their service providers and agencies. And so I have inadvertently kind of taken a leadership role with this coordinated entry, since I had done it for the previous year with a different region and kind of helped get it going, and that region is working pretty smoothly now with it. And so Lexington is just starting, and although it's only one county instead of 16 counties, there's significantly more people at the table, a lot more service providers, a lot more social service agencies that are participating, which is great, but it also is a little more difficult because you have so many more people, and it's changing a lot of the ways that people have served the homeless population in the past. Coordinated entry is definitely a more effective way, but it's very different. In the past, it's mostly been, I'm at my agency, this is the housing program I have, so I'm going to fit my clients to work with my program. And so a lot of times, the homeless population was being housed with the incorrect program for whatever their needs are. And so coordinated entry is to get everybody together to say, this is what this client needs, who has a program that can fit these needs. And so it's a significantly better way to serve the homeless population and to help prevent them from becoming homeless in the future. So I'm really passionate about that. The homeless population, they're my people. So I'm really enjoying that a lot. So people are kind of leaning on me and a couple other people that I work with that are in different agencies who also participated in the other coordinated entry with the different regions. There's 2 or 3 of us that have done both, and so the 3 of us have kind of taken it on, even though it wasn't our role in the beginning to start it or to get it going. Now that it is going, we're providing a lot of insight and comparison and letting them know how it has been successful in other parts of the state. So I'm really happy about that, really proud of that. In the future, I would say, well, I guess I should tell you what I do now. So my new job, I am, my official title is the Emergency Family Housing Coordinator at Community Action Council. And so I'm working with homeless families, specifically those that have 2-parent households or group families, because in Lexington, unfortunately, there are no shelters that serve 2-parent households. If you're a single parent with children, you can go to a few different places. If you're just a single adult, there's a few different shelters you can go to. But if you're a couple of some sort, a single couple with no children, or a couple with children, there's no family shelter for you to go to. And so my program is a new program to serve those types of families. So I really enjoy that. It's a brand new program. The city's never had it before. And so a lot of things that we got to work out and policies and procedures we have to figure out, but it's going pretty well so far. So in the future, I would like to, I think, maybe move away from case management and maybe direct client services. Well, I enjoy it and I love the families and I love the individuals that I work with. I really like macro practice, I think, which kind of surprised me because I wasn't focused on that at all with my undergrad. So really just within the last year or two, my focus has kind of changed. But I really like macro practice. I'm starting to really like policy and creating policies and things like that. So I would like to, in the next couple years, maybe get into like a supervisory role maybe within my agency, or I don't know, go to a different agency that does less actual services and just more broad spectrum for the homeless population in Lexington. And luckily there's many agencies in Lexington that work on that, and so I'm sure there'll be opportunities in the future. But for now I'm good working with my homeless families. They make me happy, and finding them housing and seeing how they are to go from when they're homeless and then to being housed and being more self-sufficient is definitely worth it. So that is my video. I'm going to be at graduation, so hopefully I get to finally meet some of you all and see some of you all there. So congrats to everybody else. We've made it. If this isn't your last assignment, we're almost done. Like I said, I have a few more assignments left, but this is our last week, so yay. Congrats to everybody, and let me know if you have any questions. Thanks.